What it do? Big action video. We got the Packers versus the Cowboys. Wild card weekend. Playoffs 2023. Cowboys need to come out on top. We got the best defense in the league. Best offense in the league. Our quarterback's playing the best in the league. Over the back half of the season, CeeDee Lamb has been the best receiver in the league. We have a top 5 defender in the league in Micah Parsons, one of the best edge rushers in the league currently. We got DaRon Bland, all-pro corner. First team, might I add. First team all-pro kicker. We have no issues to win this game. But somehow we did. And we lost to the Packers. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. I don't know how I'm going to sleep tonight. I really don't know how I'm going to sleep tonight because the Dallas Cowboys found a way to lose a game in which we should have never lost. We got hit in the mouth from play numero uno. Well, I don't know about technically play numero uno, but from the first drive, we got hit in the mouth. Our offense came out lackluster. Their offense came back out, hit us in the mouth. Then their defense hit us in the mouth. And we got hit and hit and hit and hit. And it was for a while, it was like, I actually had to step back and be like, is this real life? I had to take a step back and I had to say, is this real life? I don't think you heard me. I said I had to take a step back and I had to say, is this real life? Is this really happening? I had to take a step back and think, is this real life? I couldn't believe my eyes. Veteran, what? What? Are you joking me, mate? What? How did we lose this game? First off, Mike McCarthy, you need to be gone. Right now, bro. Right now. You clearly aren't the man for the job. Because if you were the man for the job, we wouldn't have came out looking the way we did in the first half. You didn't have us prepared to go out here and play a football game. A playoff football game. You didn't have us prepared. We weren't in the right mindset. And you could say that you have 11 dudes on each side of the ball who should know to be prepared since it's a playoff game. That can be said, but you're the coach, so you have to ensure it. And since it didn't happen the way it was supposed to, I blame you. Mike McCarthy, I blame you. Mike McCarthy, you sit over here. Clearly, you're eating good. I bet you, I know you're living good. And you sit here and you produce nada. You produce nada. You haven't produced not a thing. What are you doing? We haven't been to an NFC Championship game. We've won one playoff game we've played 4 playoff games with Mike McCarthy. We've won 1. And then we're against the trash Bucks. So let me get this. We brought Mike McCarthy in because he couldn't win playoff games. And we thought bringing Mike McCarthy in would help us win playoff games. And we've had a worse playoff record with Mike McCarthy than we did with Jason Garrett. And we take a step back and sit, and we think that Mike McCarthy is the man for the job? Listen, I know a lot of people are saying we need to go get Bill Belichick. Did you see what Bill Belichick was doing in New England the last few years? I'm not so sure I want him. Bring me Jim Harbaugh. Harbaugh, come over here. Save us. We need the help, please. We need the help. Lord have mercy, help us. Because maybe then we can get... Well, it won't happen because that's free. Because we can get some Michigan players, but we can't get Michigan players because you get drafted. But, man... Dak Prescott, you're a bum. You're an absolute bum. I said this last year after the playoffs is that you were a bum. And then this year you played so well. And I had been forgetting. Everyone had forgot and forgave for the stuff you had did last year in the playoffs against the 49ers. Everyone had forgotten and forgave. Then you come out here in this playoff in the first half, you stunk it up. You went full Stinkmeister mode. You were crowned and dubbed Mr. Stinkmeister of the Year for 2024. 14 days into the year, you've already been crowned Mr. Stinkmeister. There is no taking that crown off. You will have to wait till next year in the playoffs. Next year, I did all this bragging about you because you were playing like an MVP. This regular season led the league in touchdowns, this, that, and the other. And you let me down, and you stabbed me in the back, Dak Prescott. You're done, Mr. Stinkmeister, and now we can go 17-0 next year. I don't care. You're still Mr. Stinkmeister until we at least get the NFC Championship game. We at least got the NFC Championship game. This should have been an easy win against a team who's not on the same level as us. They aren't on the same level as us. They barely made the playoffs. And we got cooked. Oh my gosh. I'm sick, bro. The more I think about it, I talked about Mike McCarthy and Dak Prescott. Stephon Gilmore, you're a certified bum. You dislocated your shoulder last week, came out here, and you couldn't cover a doggone thing. Couldn't cover anything. I mean, you were within 5 feet of dudes. Jordan, first off, how did we let Romeo Doubs look like he was prime Reggie Wayne out here? Let me know. I mean, my man was catching, Jordan Love was taking 10-step drops, throwing it up, looping balls in the air for 15 seconds, and Romeo Doubs no one was in a 15-yard radius of Romeo Doubs. I'm sick. How was there a bootleg where a tight end was so wide open? The nearest defender was 20 yards away. And the ball was in the air for a good 15 seconds, and no one still was within 20 yards of him. That's how stinky our defense was. Dan Quinn, I blame it on you. Micah Parsons, I didn't hear your name called at all. You do all that talking on your podcast. I didn't hear your name called at all. Except for the fact that you were getting blocked by tight ends and running backs. You're over here hand on your chest because you clearly you almost had a heart attack on the field. Look at the score, almost had a heart attack. He was about to have a heart attack. So was I. What are you doing? I went out here and bought all this food for the game. I went and paraded around the city with my Cowboys sweatshirt. It's 23 degrees outside. I'm on my Cowboys sweatshirt because I got to rep my boys at all times, especially on game days. And I get out there and y'all let me down. Got me looking a fool on camera. Looking a fool walking around town. Lord have mercy, help me. Dallas Cowboys. Sometimes I sit back and I just think. I literally think to myself, what did I do to deserve to be a Cowboys fan? What did I do to deserve to be a Cowboys fan? What did I do? Because this right here, this is something I don't think. This type of game and this situation against a team like this, when you have this type of squad and this talent, and you play this well all season, you come out in the playoffs and do this. This is something only the Cowboys could do. Something only the Cowboys could do. This is a Cowboy. They Cowboyed this game. First off, one thing right here, look. Look at this. Everyone's moving forward. Everyone's getting into place. First off, it's a pass. I know it's a pass now. Play action. But everyone's getting into place. We got DeMarcus Lawrence flat-footed. Stephon Gilmore's in man coverage. Flat-footed. He's not pressing, he's not playing off, and he's flat-footed. Jordan Lewis is flat-footed. You got a man running right at you. You're flat-footed. I will eventually, in my lifetime, see the Cowboys win a Super Bowl. I eventually will. It's a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. I will eventually see my Dallas Cowboys win a Super Bowl. It's only a matter of time. It shall come to pass. It will. I don't know when. Hopefully soon. Hopefully next year. But it will come. I think I might have to be a bit more humble when it comes to my Cowboys. This right here just humbled me when it comes to the Cowboys. You will not hear me say that the Cowboys will win the Super Bowl this year until we win the Super Bowl. You won't hear me say it. You will not hear me say that this year is different. You won't hear me say that we're different this year. You won't hear me say that Dak Prescott is this, that. But Dak Prescott is better than a lot of these. He is the best. He is the best quarterback in the NFC East. I don't care. Jalen Hurts is still a bum. He's still a bum. He's still trash. Dak Prescott's better. If you don't like it, then you don't like football because it's facts. Anyways, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and ask you next. Doses. Man.